Okay. Yeah! How's everybody doing today? So I have a guest appearance here, famous YouTuber from Pittsburgh. He drives around an all-American muscle, but he also has a foreign import pickup truck, and that works perfectly for today's video. For today's video, we're going to be talking about why American-made trucks, really cars in general, are better than their foreign cars and foreign pickup trucks. So, what do you have to say?
Yeah, I've owned a Nissan Frontier for 3 or 4 years now, and it's coming up on 100,000 miles. I have to commute for one of my day jobs, and I gotta say, my previous vehicle was a Chevy, and I really regret making that switch because the dependability of the American brands, and Chevy in particular, are just unmatched. Derek's more the Chevrolet expert, but my experience with Nissan has been constant issues from one time the vehicle stalled out on the highway. There was an issue with the transmission, and just like little nickel and dime things here and there, it all adds up. When you compare the two, I really recommend you stay American or go American if you're a first-time potential buyer.
And just so you guys know, I drive a 2013 Chevrolet Silverado with a 5.3 engine.
My Nissan Frontier is a 2012 year.
Do you know what engine's in it?
Yeah,
look at that, dude.
It's a pretty nice vehicle. It's a 3.6 liter V6 engine.
Pretty torquey.
Yeah, it's nice, and it's a nice compact vehicle. It drives nice and everything, but again, when you compare the two, that's just it. There's really no comparison.
So what I also wanted to add is, if you go into any of these like foreign car makers, like let's say you go to the Japan or China or something like that, you won't see American-made vehicles there at all. They're all manufactured themselves. So why are we doing this here and taking away jobs? But one of the great things that did happen is that there was a $1 billion plan that Ford was going to go to Mexico with a lot of their manufacturing jobs, and obviously they're probably scared of the next president, so they decided to come back. And they said they did that on themselves, but I highly doubt that. They're obviously scared of the tax that Trump's going to be adding to these companies that want to import their stuff when they're originally American-made companies. So this is just great that this is happening.
Yeah, and I just want to take a brief minute. Thank God that Hillary Clinton is not our president. I mean, can you imagine where we would be right now? Oh, wow. I tried.
Damn, dude. Alright, well anyways, so a lot of people that I know are very...
Are you going to cut that one out?
Yeah, a lot of people that I know are very, like, they take their cars to heart and the brands that they buy. And I know this one guy my friend told me about, he said that like Chevrolet is the heartbeat of America. When he saw a Chevy go by, and someone like bashed on Chevy like immediately after he said that, and that guy like screamed at the top of his lungs for bashing on Chevy like that right after he said that. Like, he was very emotional about the brand. And if we're bringing all these other brands and like vehicles don't become something that people like anymore, driving is going to become a lot more dangerous, and it's just going to be horrible. There's going to be less car guys. The market's going to go down. People aren't going to pay for the very expensive vehicles that they are buying now. These American-made, that is. And the performance is all there. The new Corvettes that are coming out are very fast. You can mod them to supercar speed, so why not just do that instead of import something and, paying some other filthy country. By American-made vehicles, I mean Chevy, Ford, and Dodge specifically. I obviously know that there's other brands, but I'm more specifically talking about pickup truck brands, and those are like the three main brands that everyone thinks of. Dodge were two brothers that actually split off from the Ford company themselves, so they're obviously going to have should just buy one, no matter what it is. V6, V8, diesel. We're all here together. Chevy, Ford, and Dodge. We're all here together. People like to bash each other, but we always got to remember that American-made trucks are better than vehicles that are not made in this country. First of all, you don't have to import any parts. Second of all, things that are made out of this country obviously have no regulation, and you don't know who can be making your vehicle. It could be some homeless guy to some like 3-year-old kid, and obviously the parts are not going to be made as good either, because there's, like I said, there's no regulation, and it's just horrible. Like, obviously you can get the cheap parts because there's just an abundant supply of human being that they're just like, you know, who cares if they get sick or they get hurt? We'll just replace them in 2 seconds because we don't care about our people. So like that's why it's so cheap. At least here, people have value in the people in this country, so we don't treat people like shit, and that's why people here are a lot better.